Welcome back to Game Chat, everyone.
We're continuing in on the adventures of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. We might finish it. I feel like we might be 2 40-minute blocks away and not one, but we shall see.
Yeah. Jason's been doing some grinding.
Oh, dude, yeah. I fought Meadow Mage a bunch of times. Actually, forgive me for progressing ahead one fight, because we were one fight behind the guy that you need to grind to get to the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like, if all this game is, if you look up a speedrun, it is get to Meadow Mage, fight Meadow Mage as many times as you need to, and then finish the game. So I fought Meadow Mage because we stopped one fight short of him last time.
Yeah.
So, I fought him in the story, I saved, I grinded on him, I got a bunch of cards. My deck could be strong enough to finish the game, question mark. The only problem is I don't have any Megamorphs. I wasn't able to do that grind fully.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I've never beaten the game without Megamorph, but I'm sure it's possible.
Megamorph is a cool card. I always like to equip cards, even though they traditionally are not very good. The only ones that are good are like stuff that brings stuff back from the graveyard. So like
in this game, they're the best
cards.
cards. Megamorph is the best card in the game because it's just a plus 1,000 attack. That's all it is.
Oh, Megamorph is in the real game different then.
Yeah, it's like if you're behind, it doubles the attack.
It
and
doubles.
Ahead,
yeah, it's still a good card, and it's used in certain early OTK strategies. Like, you could get the Mad Scientist guy, and you could pay Cyberstein OTK.
Yeah.
You pay 5,000 life points, special summon a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon from your extra deck, equip Megamorph to him because now you have fewer life points, and bing bang boom, you attack one time and you win.
If you have ever played any of the early Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games and you've never done the strategy just outlined, you don't really live.
Are you even alive?
Yeah, are you even? You're not, is the answer. Yeah. So he just extended this duel annoyingly. I should be winning this turn, but he used Swords of Revealing Light.
Swords of Revealing Light look awesome in this game.
There's no way to get rid of him either, so we're stuck.
Swords. It's funny when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! With my bros, like we always just call things one thing. My favorite was when there would be a chain of negate. And like we had a friend who would like be in the room when we were dueling, and so he would just say like MST. He would just say random words that we'd say. Chain?
That's fun to me that you were advanced enough as a human to like actually be playing the game with people.
It happened in high school, so it was
that was definitely not my experience. Nobody, are you kidding me? If I would have played Yu-Gi-Oh! In high school, they would have teamed up to wedgie me. They would have been doing ladder. They would have gotten 5 people and wrestled me down, and fucking give me swirlies and shit.
Well, we didn't play at the high school, at least not at first. We did play a few times, like in class, like sneaking a duel.
Oh.
Like holy shit, you know, like, I draw. Yeah.
Listen, I go back in time. I know for a fact the girl I liked played Yu-Gi-Oh! I would have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I would have made that our thing.
Man. And that's why, you know what we call those? We call those forbidden memories. Too painful.
Totally.
Yeah, like, I don't know, we didn't have any shame, plus, like, I mean, who fucking cares? Like, we're gonna do
listen, I say that as a joke. I had no shame. Come on. You know me. I never had any shame in my life.
I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of the way we were doing it. You know,
we didn't
spend a lot of money.
I was the guy who was outwardly obsessed with the NES, so, like, come on. And nobody cared.
Yeah, you know, there was, like, maybe 1 or 2 kids at my high school that had an NES backpack, and, you know, I was not into NES anything when I was in high school or whatever.
Well,
my first encounter with the NES, man...
They weren't real nerds.
I went over to Tyler Harrelson's house, who lived behind the park close to where I lived, too.
My bro.
And I went in his room, and he wasn't... Like, they didn't really have video games, but he had an NES, and he didn't really play it. And, like, we turned it on, and it was just like, this is old as shit. Like, what is this?
This late in the game, they're giving us these cards? Are you fucking kidding me? These are the drops for the mage I just killed? Meadow Mage gives the best cards in the game. I don't know why this mage gives you absolute shit.
Hey, Starboy's
That was ridiculous. Yeah, but you can't. There's no effects in this game. He's just a 500 attack monster.
True.
That's all it is.
Anyway,
So the
I thought
chances of
NES
any
was ugly.
the chances of anybody I fight in this run actually giving me a useful card is almost zero. Because in order to get a useful card for my deck at this point, I need to get a tech rank. And in order to do that, you basically need to win duels by using as many cards as shittily as possible. So you need to, like, intentionally draw it out until the very end.
Isn't that like, you're already using a cheat that gives you more cards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, even with that, you're not getting, like, anything that's
Yeah,
worth anything.
there's a probably less than 1% chance that any of the duels, not like individually, like less than one each time, like that collectively any duel from here on out is going to give me anything useful.
How the hell what's the speed run for this look like? How long is it?
It depends. Sometimes it's 2 hours because you get what you need from Meadow Mage right away, and sometimes it's you don't finish it in 30 because you don't.
Damn.
This is like one of the most famous games in speedrunning. For that reason, because it's just pure, just like whatever you get, you get.
Yeah, I've heard you talk about this before.
Yeah. I mean, there are many. I'm surprised you haven't seen them being such a big Yu-Gi-Oh head. Like, multi-million view videos talking about the speedrun. Like, there's multiple of them.
Well, the thing is like, I was like a real Yu-Gi-Oh head. Like, not like,
Sure.
This is like fake shit that the rules...
It totally is.
But like, this came out... You said this came out before the card game did, right?
Yes, yeah.
So technically, this is the real Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, once I watched you and Meatball play quote-unquote real Yu-Gi-Oh, I realized that this is the better game.
Hold up. You didn't watch me play.
I watched Meatball play quote-unquote real Yu-Gi-Oh, and you watched as well. We both had to bear witness to that bullshit.
Yeah, I think...
It was a disgrace, honestly.
Oh, it was. It was absolutely disgusting. And while he did technically make a video later in which he used baby Pokemon, he did not make the baby Pokemon video as I envisioned it with baby Pokemon in the thumbnail wearing diapers. And so, you know, I don't feel cheated because he still made the vid. But it just wasn't everything I had hoped and dreamed.
Naturally.
Yeah.
We went to a comic book / you know, one of the places where they play the card games.
Yeah.
He's asking, he knows the owner. He's asking the owner, like, how's the Yu-Gi-Oh scene? He's like, oh, it's completely fucking dead. Nobody plays Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. I'm like, yeah. Because it's dog shit. Nobody would willingly play that stupid game.
People play it all the time. They just don't play it physical.
Yeah, not at his card shop. They don't play it. Yeah. That's what he was saying.
Well, I'm just saying it's still... Master Duel is still somewhat popular. And, like, you know, plenty of people watch the Yu-Gi-Oh channels. They get tons of views.
But... Yeah.
But yeah, I mean...
Oh, shit.
Card collecting, like, card games are just so weird. Like, I just don't understand the culture anymore. It's... People play games, not because they like them, but because those games hold more value. Like, it's so cringe. Just like, oh my
I've made the comparison to, like, 90s and early 2000s Star Wars collecting before, and I think it's the exact same shit.
I don't know enough about Star Wars collecting to...
Okay, in the 90s and 2000s, all the people who were kids when, like, you know, good Star Wars was coming out had adult money, and they're like, holy shit, those toys from the 70s are now worth a lot of money. Let's collect all of the toys. So they collected all the modern toys, and they built up pretty quickly, like, a little pet market of, like, you know, speculation and hype, and this is gonna be worth this, and they were, you know, the new shit was being hard to come by, and it was getting scalped and all that. All for it to just not be worth anything a couple years down the line once the core, like, bros got their hands on it. The reason I know so much about this is because it happened to my dad. Like, my dad was, you know, one of them bros who was collecting the Star Wars then, and he was stuck with boxes and boxes and boxes of the shit, and it was all worthless.
Damn.
So.
Well, do you think part of it had to do with the movies not being well received?
Potentially, maybe.
Like, if the movies were just absolutely amazing, you think that the toy market would have been better?
I don't know. I feel like just the era of those toys passed it by, because there is an argument to be said that if the movies were better, it would be more of, like, our generation's thing. And that, yes, people like the prequels matter, and Star Wars very much, like, had like an influence on our childhoods, but it was never like our brand. I never felt like Star Wars was my thing. It was always my dad's thing.
For
it was
me,
always his
for a
generation's
while,
thing.
I definitely felt like it was my thing. But it's because, like, you know, me and all my friends, we played the games. Like, we played Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. We played Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, the originals. And we had all the Legos. So the Legos were massive.
Listen, we had the shit, and the Legos were massive, and it was big, and like all the kids knew what it was, and they knew about Star Wars. It was so many tiers below Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! In the kids' psyche. It's like Minecraft now. Like everything, like other things exist. They know what Nintendo is, they know what Sonic is, but none of it compares to the juggernaut of the Minecraft.
Well, you gotta keep in mind, you know, like you were just talking about Five Gun the other day. We are from slightly different time periods.
Yeah, we're like a full high school cycle apart, aren't we?
Yeah, like a high school cycle in a year, I think. So it's like when I was in middle school, like
I would have been younger.
Revenge
you're
of the
right.
Sith came out when I was in like 8th grade, and it was
Okay.
massive.
You're right. This is a core difference because that shit hit when I was still like young kid, so it wasn't like all consuming.
Like I remember in the newspaper when they announced who was gonna like play Anakin, and my mom was like, "Look, he's got your name because we have the same name."
Ooh, nice.
Hayden Christensen.
Fun. Yeah, I don't remember the build-up to any of those movies. I do remember going to the theaters to see Episode 3. I was definitely taken to the whole trilogy, but I only remember Episode 3.
You know what's
the
crazy?
The other two where I was just too young.
I think I mentioned at some point on this show that when I was a kid, for a while, my favorite shirt was this Star Wars Episode 1 shirt that had like a little sparkly thing going on, and I found it.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
I still had it.
This also did not make the cut of the PAX East video that Frankie put out, but I bought the sick, nastiest, and I say that because it almost killed me because that's where I got the stomach bug from. Was the Star Wars sweater that I bought.
Oh yeah?
Man, this thing, it's the fucking coolest sweater I own now. It's awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Too bad it killed me. Like, I'm dead now because of that
Why
sweater.
is it specifically the sweater that made you
I don't know, because I'm blaming everything in equal measure.
Oh.
We went to the flea market the day after the PAX East thing, and that's where That's where I bought anything. I didn't buy anything at PAX. And we did have way more fun at the flea market, so... Suck on
Flea
that,
market
PAX.
madness.
Yeah, we didn't record enough there to make a video, though. Oh well.
Oh, that would have been hilarious to see a flea market madness come.
He did stick his phone in my face a few times and like got me to say shit, but I don't know. I don't know what he would use it in. If it wasn't in the PAX video, I don't know where he would stick it. So.
Yeah.
No, the right play is to play another monster. So that wins us the duel right now. So we're making short work of these mages. How long has the session been so far? 15 minutes? Okay. If you're willing to go a little jumbo, we might finish the game. Because I am making short work of these fools.
We'll see. I mean, let's just see where we end up.
Okay.
I am still quite sick.
Okay. Well, I don't want to stop and then have the next one be 10 minutes long, is basically what I'm saying.
Well, we could wrap it up and then move on to another thing in the same session. We've had plenty of sessions where, like, game chats where we've done more than one game.
I suppose, but I don't know. If I feel like we're at like 50 minutes and it's like...
Didn't you just do it with Michael Jackson?
What? Well, that we only played for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and then we switched to a different game.
Yeah, then I died and was like, well, I don't want to play that level again, and then I switched to a different game.
Yeah, so like it's like it's not out of the ordinary for us to do that.
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like if we get close to the end, I want to finish it.
We'll just see where we end up. Yeah.
Because I think there's only like 7 mages, and I've gone... This is like the 5th one? But then after that, there's the final 7. Or 6?
Harpy's Feather Duster.
Is it left, left, right, left? I don't know the order. If I get the order wrong, then it's an extra fight, but I don't... I think it's right, right, left, right, or left, left, right, left?
Yeah, Meteor Black
one or the
Dragon
other.
is so cool.
Oh, yeah, he's the best card you can get in this game without cheating. So... And I have 3 of them, because I was able to grind them. And the last one I got just before we started recording.
That's just
So
cheating.
that's pretty hype. Yeah.
So good.
It is so good, but when the final fights have Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, suddenly he doesn't look so good.
I am surprised they made this game an 8,000 life point game this early, because 8,000 was kind of later. You know, like the show was 4,000.
Well, the show was 2,000 at first.
Yeah, in Duelist Kingdom.
Yeah, the show I know and love is only 2,000.
4,000 is the show I know and love.
That's
Also
weird.
8,000.
Did they eventually go to 8 in the show?
Yeah, they did, I think. Well, maybe I'm remembering it wrong.
I mean, I'm sure in the other shows they did. I'm sure in, like, GX they had 8,000 or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like 5Ds, I'm pretty sure it was 8,000.
Fucking 5.
But no,
5Ds
actually,
nuts.
maybe it was 4,000.
I don't know.
I was never, like, I never paid too much attention to the show, to be honest.
Nor should you. It was fucking awful.
Yeah. I mean, I loved the intro.
Care what anyone says, yeah.
Maybe they just kept it. I don't know. The show is always weird. Like, they didn't start following the rules until GX, and even then, I think they still bent them a few times.
Of course, of course. No, I wouldn't have Yu-Gi-Oh! Any other way. I want Yugi to just make shit up and then win because he made shit up.
Destroy the moon!
Yeah, just like stuff like that. It's the best. You know what? We're not going to go twin-headed right away. We're going to set a face down here. Give us a chance to draw another card and see what he does. Oh shit, he's fusing? Oh, he's fusing twin-headed. Lol.
Nice.
And then he put him in defense mode. Very funny. Which means that he's not reading inputs. The final bosses definitely read inputs, but this one did not. Or read, you know, the card when it's face down. Like, they know. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill him with this. This game, though, like, when I was a kid, it was impenetrable. You just couldn't get anywhere. It was too hard. Alright, we can twin head ourselves.
Sorry, I was dealing with sickness.
Ooh, obliterate! Oh, we're one more turn, alright. Alright, bastard. True to my word, none of the fights I've done so far have dropped anything I can even remotely use in my deck. Yeah, suck on this. Suck on these potatoes, Queen Bird. You win. This time.
This time.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when I get to the final fights, I might not be winning. They're tough. They tough. And the problem is if you get behind, they have so much attack, you lose in like 2 turns.
Yeah.
Look, well, actually, you know what? If I didn't already have 3 in my deck, I could have used Meteor Dragon, but I already have 3. So, actually, I have 9, so.
Milus Radiant, he's cool.
It's so funny that this late in the game, they're still like, nope, you get trash 300 monsters often from these drops. You still need to get very lucky just to get something in the thousands. Alright, what's this guy got? Alright, you lose. You lose.
That Metal Dragon.
Oh yeah. He's pretty good. Because he helps me get to twin-headed Thunder Dragon.
I just remember his art just seemed like it didn't really match well.
Oh, he had a twin-headed just straight up. That's one thing I didn't get from Meadow Mage that he also drops, is he can also just have a twin-headed without fusing. But he never dropped it for me.
How many cards are in your deck?
40. It's always exactly 40.
It seems like you guys are so many.
Yeah, because you can just throw away your whole hand and draw 5 more every time.
Yeah. Decking out must be a real issue.
Yeah, it's an obstacle. If you want to get the good spell cards in this game, you basically need to try and make the opponent deck out, which is only possible if they fuse cards, because otherwise you go first, so you draw first, so... And they can't play more than one at a time, so... That's the only guaranteed way to get a Tech S rank, which is the best way to get the magic cards.
Millennium Object.
All right, we almost have all the mages. This is the last mage, so, and then after that, it's like the final gauntlet of the game. So, we're only 20 minutes into this, so we might actually finish it without even like needing to go extra time. Shit, who knows? I am gonna save though because it's the last opportunity to save after this place.
All right.
Man,
Curse of Dragon, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Cave Dweller,
that's Zombie Dragon.
Zombie Dragon.
Zombie Dragon. I have a lot of dragons because I want to make Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. I have Skull Knight because he is 2,650 attack, and that's a lot.
Ah, face down attack position.
Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker. He had the most annoying card in this position. Alright.
Millennium
this might
Shield's
last a few
awesome.
turns.
That was a McDonald's card.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wait,
you
what did he
could've-
just fucking play? Oh, he's stupid. He doesn't know the card I had. Okay. Funny. You fool. It's still not enough. I might fucking black hole this. Yeah, we're gonna black hole this.
Dark
That
Hole is
Millennium
always one of
Shield's-
the coolest arts on any card.
Yeah. It leaves me open, but that Millennium Shield is too annoying. Oh shit, what's he have? What is this?
Celtic Guardian.
Ooh.
Flame Swordsman.
Not good enough, my man.
That's so cool.
Ooh, Regeki. We're just gonna play Red Eyes Black Dragon and kill him, though. I'm not getting good draws this duel. This is, if I were fighting somebody, like, if this were one of the final fights, I would have already lost.
Mm.
Also, I don't know if it's possible to do this game without Megamorph. I've never done it, so I don't know. Oh, fuck off, Guiltia. That's a part of the whole, like, astrology system they got in this fucking game. If you get the proper star alignment over the other monster, you just get 500 attack.
All right. I forgot, but I just checked Duolingo. I officially finished #1 last week.
Good job.
And I've been promoted to the Diamond League. Predictable.
Nice. Nice. I need a decent card here. I didn't get it. Fuck. There's no way to throw out my hand and also use Regeki, which is what I would like to do, but I guess I'll just Curse of Dragon and hope he just has shit in his... Oh, no! Okay, okay, the pressure's on the last draw. Oh, no. I have not saved this whole time. We would lose the entire session of progress. What is it? What is it? What is it? Okay. We have one more turn. Labyrinth Wall. Might have saved my ass. Okay.
Set.
Yeah. If he doesn't, like, have Regeki or something, okay. He's not going to be able to attack over it. He'll try, but he doesn't have the power. Okay. We live to fight another day.
Regeki, baby.
I need some lightning monster, man. I got like 12 of them in my deck, and I haven't fucking drawn any.
Welcome
What's
to
going on
Yu-Gi-Oh.
here? Yeah. I just need to make a twin-headed here. I'm not getting shit. I got the dragons, I don't have the thunder.
Bro needs the thunder.
I need the thunder. Alright, we got Meteor B, that's just good. The only problem with Meteor B is I don't have as many equip cards that are good for him.
Oh, Guilty is so cool.
He is pretty cool. Fucking another dragon that I can't use because I don't have lightning. Fuckers.
Beaver Warrior.
Yeah. I need to be really safe because if he has like a Dark Magician or something, he'll just fucking... And I send out a 2,000 and I'm fucked. Which I don't think he does. He would have already played it. Oh my god, give me a fucking... Actually, do I
What
win
does
on this?
Widespread Ruin do in this game?
It's a Mirror Force, but for only one card.
Okay, I feel like it does something totally different than the actual.
It's not totally different, but it's a little different. In the real game, it is whatever the opponent's highest attack monster is destroyed. In this one, it's just whoever attacks.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if you attack with your... Oh, God. I lose! Okay, fuck off, game. That's why I had to be safe. Fuck!
Yeah, I thought
we're
you
not
said
finishing it this time.
I thought you said you were gonna save.
Yeah, after I finished all the mages.
Yeah.
Oh, God. This is the guy I fought. Like, literally, watch this. Watch. Actually, you know what? This is funny. This is hilarious. Let me show you the grind screen. Let me show you what I did. Let me show you this. I just lost to the Meadow Mage. Keep that in mind.
That's the guy you grinded like 100 times, right?
Well, let me show you. Let me show you what. Let me show you this. I'm gonna go to free duel. I fought this guy 28 times and never lost. I fought him 3 more times while I was waiting for you for this session, so it was actually 31. So I lost that progress too.
Wow.
So the only time he beats me is in the story mode when I actually need to win. I couldn't draw a lightning monster to save my fucking life.
Holy shit.
It was ridiculous. Alright, well... Shit, I mean, I might as well just make, you know, we're not gonna win now. We'll win next session, but next time it's back to me, but...
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll press on. We'll fight these mages again. Spinning wheels.
You'll have to grind a little bit, right?
No. Well, yeah, I should. Just to get the better magic cards, because I need Megamorph. Like, Megamorph ensures my victory. Without it, I'm a little iffy on whether or not I can beat the final fights.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get our revenge. Fuck this guy. Let's not save him for the end. Doshin, you won't win this time. Alright, yeah. He meant it. Fucking last fight, Jesus. And I lost on the fucking astrology shit, too. I don't know if you noticed.
I didn't.
He sent out a monster with 2,400 attack to attack my monster with 2,000. But since it had the superior star, it did 900 damage, and I had 600 life points.
Gotcha.
So I lost on this game's pet astrology shit that nobody in the fucking world knows. Nobody has that shit memorized. Like, notice how when you play a card, you can choose 2 stars? If you notice what the fuck that is? That's
I haven't really been paying too much attention.
Okay. That's the astrology shit. That's a little spice this game throws in. Like, whatever star you pick, like, who the fuck knows what they mean? Like, it's just fucking... As far as I'm concerned, like, picking one of these is random, whether or not it has an effect on anybody else.
Yeah.
Because it's not like Pokemon, where it's an interconnected web. Each star has 1 star that they're good against and 1 star that they're bad against. And there's, like, 20 of them. So, it's just... it's stupid. It doesn't come into play enough for it to be memorizable to me. And I lost. I lost on it. So...
And he did
also,
say game, which I enjoyed.
Also, he's got another Millennium Shield up, which is fucking annoying. Because with the terrain boost, I can't attack over it. Fucking sword stalker. The good news is the AI sucks, so he'll just keep attacking my face-down monsters, and I'll kill him with Meteor B-Dragon.
Hit him with the meteor.
Yeah. God damn it. I can't fucking believe he beat me. I beat him 31 times. In a row. And then the one time is when it would actually be annoying to lose to him, is when I lose to him.
Listen, man, no one beats the Meadow Mage 32 times straight. No one does that.
Oh, man. Ridiculous.
What did you think? You were a speedrunner? Get out of here.
No, if you're playing this game legitimate, you need to fight Meadow Mage hundreds of times, but since I have the 15 card mod, it's like 30 times was good enough.
Yeah, great game. Fight this guy 100 times.
Yeah.
Awesome. Super sick.
Well, he'll make up for it if he just gave me another Meteor Black Dragon. I won't be as mad, because I will grind for that 3rd one, because I did have 3 in my deck and now I have 2, because I lost the 3rd one. Because I got it right before we started.
Nice.
And I didn't fucking save. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Alright, did he give me one? No. Alright, fuck you, Meadow Mage. I think it's a 0.5% drop, so 1 in 200. See why the speedruns in this game are ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna play them.
Nah, it seems stupid. Speedruns of most games are honestly ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. But this one, it's literally just like, alright, when does Meadow Mage give you the Meteor Black Dragon? Because once you get it, you can continue on with the run. Just gonna go for
speedrunning's so weird, man. I like it. Like, I'll follow it sometimes,
yeah,
but
it's fun. Keep up with it. I would never do
it's
it.
just like you wouldn't want your friend to get into it. You know, like
no.
you wouldn't want like a loved one, or it feels like losing them to gambling or
not at the state it's in
abuse.
now. Like early speedrunning, like where it was in like 2011, it's like, all right, that sounds like fun. But where it is now, it's like, fuck no.
Yeah, it's like
optimized.
people scoping out games no one plays just to get world records.
Yeah, it's either like all the games anybody cares about, everybody just knows everything about, so it's not fun anymore. Everybody's too good. It's like you'll never have a world record in anything cool because it's just like, well, everybody's already good. So.
And also, it's just like it strays so heavily towards glitches are acceptable. You know, like there's always glitch lists, but I feel like it's never as popular. And so when you're watching
Billy Mitchell
someone,
he lost this fight in like 2007. So.
What do you mean?
Well, when Twin Galaxies was the official, like, you know, where the speedrunners would submit their shit, they were very hard line against glitches in love like any kind. But of course, like the budding community couldn't have that. What the fuck is this hand? So they had to, like, you know, make their own thing. Largely because Twin Galaxies was very, like, no, you gotta play it the official way. If you're doing glitches, it's not real.
Well, it's like, it's just a popularity thing, though. Like, people want to see the glitches.
Oh, God.
But it is just funny when you, like, when a game just doesn't even resemble itself anymore. Like,
oh, yeah.
You look at someone speedrun Ocarina of Time, and it's just like,
yeah.
okay. Like, this is, honestly, like, just watching it, like, it's really cool what they managed to do. It's really cool, like, how crazy it is that the pieces fall into place or whatever. But just looking at it, it's so fucking stupid. It's so it's just like, this isn't the game. Like, you're like doing like things out of bounds, and like it looks dumb as shit. It really does.
I learned my lesson. We'll fucking save after each of them.
Talk to this guy.
Yeah, all right. So you never know. Even if it's like a 5% chance you might lose to any of these goobers, it still could happen.
And I like speedruns. And I've watched a lot of Ocarina of Time speedruns. I'm just saying, like, looking at it, it is dumb.
I watched, like, whatever probably the most famous Cosmo one is one time, and I'm like, oh, that's dumb. And then I never thought about it ever again.
Well, I've watched several videos on, like, you know, different histories of, like, it and, like, the developments and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that summoning
that
salt,
is,
of course. Yeah, it's great.
I don't even remember if he has one on Ocarina of Time. It's probably one of his ancient
videos. He
videos.
does not. He's more of, like, an older than that era guy. He's like me. N64 is straying a little too far to the present. Alright, what's the magic you got? Nothing! Nothing that helps you right now, anyway. Oh god, what is it? Dragon Capture Jar, that's a weird thing to have. It does work, though, because my whole deck is dragons. Except for Dark Magician, which is still in my deck, because I didn't get the fucking Meteor B Dragon.
Dark Magician.
Yeah, so now I got just a stank-ass Dark Magician in my deck, because he has 2,500
What do you mean
attack.
stank-ass? He's the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense.
He is
If you don't count the other wizards that have higher attack and defense.
All the other ones,
yeah. It's always such a silly line. Oh, man.
Listen, I like Dark Magician. He's just not synergized with my deck, you know?
It's tough to make Dark Magician work. That's like one of the only videos from my channel I left up was one that I made a functioning Dark Magician deck. I was proud of that video. I was proud of that deck, partially because at the time, you look up Dark Magician deck, and it's like just some form of spellcaster strategy with like one Dark Magician in there that just is a brick and sucks. You know, there weren't very many decks that were actually designed to bring him out and win with him.
I went on a... This is unrelated, but I recently went on an old YouTube dumpster dive.
Oh, yeah?
By way back machining the Retroware TV website in, like, 2011. And going to their equivalent of, like, the forum that we looked at that one time. One of our best segments, by the way, the one where we look at the Hidden Block forum.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
That. Yeah, I love that segment. But, like, they didn't have a forum, but they had, like, user submissions where people could just, like, share their videos. And I was just, like, going through them. And, of course, the links don't work anymore, but, like, I would, you know, I'd search the channel and whatever, and sometimes I could find the same videos. And it was just a fun time. I don't know. I had fun watching random people's retro game YouTube channels that never got 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And their videos have, like, 100 views from 15 years ago. I consumed a lot of that.
Yeah.
A few days ago. I'm like, dang, these guys they all stopped digging for the diamond, and I kept going.
Eventually, would you say you've hit it?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. If this whole thing ends in awful failure in the next year, then I'd say no, but right now, it's looking pretty good.
Looking pretty good.
I'm excited about the videos I have coming up, you know? So,
yeah.
We'll see. See if they hit. I guess it doesn't matter. If they hit too bad. The interesting thing about where I am right now is, views are down, but because I've been doing sponsorships, revenue is up. So, like, I don't know how to feel. It's weird, because normally more views, more money, but more views, more money, but...
Well, if your watch time is longer, it's really based on that.
Yeah. Okay, well, you know what I'm saying. I'm oversimplifying, but, like,
yeah, that
shit's down, yet I've been making more money. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, also, you've got sponsorships, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why that's the case. I've been planning on... What I really need to do is I need to sit down, post this either on Patreon or on my second channel or on both, and just, like, say my piece on why I'm doing sponsorships. Because it's not a lot of people that are like, what the fuck, man? But it's like, I saw the, like, 3 comments that have said...
I would say just ignore that.
Well, yeah, and I do. You know, well, I don't, like, let them think about it. But, like, I agree with them is the problem. Is, like, I am also disappointed on some level. And I do know that at some point it does make the videos worse. But it's just, like... And it's easy when you're not the guy to imagine you being the cool YouTuber who doesn't do the sponsorships, but when it's like the difference between working a sub-minimum wage job and like an okay job, it's like I don't know if you're gonna be the cool guy anymore who just doesn't do them.
Gotcha.
At least I know I'm not. That's so.
Well, for me personally, I don't know. You know, I guess it just depends. I always, like, they just seemed like they wouldn't fit, and...
Yeah, and they don't. They don't fit in my videos either.
Yeah. But it'd be nice to be able to get close to making a living or something off of that. I mean, that is always, like, a dream of anyone who's making videos like that. But...
What I never realized about the ad reads before I started doing them was that they just pay more than YouTube.
Yeah.
If you do one, if you see anybody doing an ad read in a video, assume that they are making more money off that, significantly more money off that than they are from the YouTube ad revenue.
Well, I make, like, hardly any... I make, like, virtually nothing off of ad revenue. Like...
Interesting.
I mean, honestly, I don't make really any money at all off of ad revenue. Especially on my main channel. It's pretty much all just support from people. It's not... Like, I just don't get views, really.
You get some views, but it's like, yeah, there's a difference between, like, you know, 10, 15,000 a video and, like, I don't know, me, where it's, like, 20,000 bottom, and then it can go up to, like, 100 or whatever, 200.
Well, it's also a question of volume. my videos take a really long time to make. Like, if I go to my channel, let me just peek. It's
Well, think about it.
I have 632,000 total views. Like,
okay,
that's
I mean,
not a lot.
Yeah, for like a total channel, I guess it's not.
I would reckon it's fewer than pretty much anyone I associate with on YouTube.
So?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, I associate with some people who get like no views at all, so that's not. That's not
But
true
sometimes those channels have like 1 or 2 breakout hits.
Maybe, yeah, I guess so.
Like if I look, like I pulled up Danny DeVoid's channel, who's now at 3.3k subscribers.
Congrats.
And
Danny.
he
I don't
has
know if it's a new
843,000 total views.
Oh, what do I have? Like 3 million or something?
I don't know. I'll check.
2 million? I don't know.
6 million.
Oh, well, shit.
And check someone else, like another person who's like in a similar vein as me. Where did my initial thing go? One sec.
I just, like, if a video doesn't do that well and it just kind of dies in my ecosystem, I'm not thrilled about the money that it brings in. But if it breaks out, then it's like, all right, if I just can break out every time, then I'm making good money. But, like, if I do a sponsorship, then it doesn't matter. It's like, okay, it can still stay in my ecosystem. I'm still feeling good about the money that video brought in. So, it just closes that gap so much. Like the WowCube video. How much did YouTube pay me for that? Like 150 bucks maybe?
Yeah.
I don't even know if it gave me that much.
I spend more money on some of my videos, probably than I make. Especially like that's just random props and stuff. Yeah, like the crawl has over 1 million views. Congrats, man! He just hit it. Looks like like he's got 1,051,000 views.
He's had a couple videos recently did really well.
Stoked has 6.1 million views. He actually has a few more.
Got more than me. Ooh, who's Stoked?
Shrieky has 943,000 views. So he's actually pushing 1 million.
Wait, I would have guessed that he was way over 1 million because of the Quest video alone.
Well, his other videos have don't get as many views.
In my head, that video had 1 million views.
I feel the same. I always feel like his videos get more views than they do. But if we look at the last one, it's got 7K on Wild Woody, 5.3 on Koldalka, 7.9 on Mega Man Legends. It's nice to see that did eventually find an
that
audience.
did eventually get something. Because I remember
that was really struggling at first.
Like 12 hours later, you're like, bro, this video is fucking doing nothing. And I'm like,
well, I went into his DMs and I was like, we got to fix this. We workshopped a new thumbnail.
Well, you helped me because I didn't see it. Like I would have, if I noticed that he uploaded a video, I definitely
just didn't even see it.
But I didn't. But I just didn't notice it. Which, yeah.
And then the Echo Knight review, which I really liked the thumbnail for that one in particular. I think that might be one of my. I really like the Shadow Tower Abyss thumbnail, but probably number 2 is Echo Knight. I think he looks like he's underwater.
He makes good thumbnails. I like his thumbnails.
He does, man. He does make good thumbnails.
They're of a higher quality than mine. I will say that.
But yeah, I really just, comparatively, I don't get that many views. I do get, I think, really, really good engagement for the views that I get.
Yeah.
Like, I get a lot of comments, a lot of likes. Like, when you look at a video that has like 13K or 15K views, like it's doing really well in the engagement department.
Yeah.
But they just, YouTube's like, yep, I think everyone who needs to see this has seen it. Moving on. Like,
it's weird how that works sometimes. Where like they say it's just click-through rate, watch time, but like even when that's strong, it's just sometimes it doesn't.
It can't be the case. Yeah, I mean, my last video, it's still, it's not getting any impressions, so nothing's going to change, but it's all green arrows. Everything looked great.
Yeah.
And then it just dies.
That's why you never know. Even when the video is doing well out the gate, it's like, well, you never really know.
You never really know, because they just shut the faucet off sometimes. Yeah. And it's really, you have no idea, like, when it's going to happen. And it just does.
I can't waste my equip cards on a fucking metal dragon. We're gonna wait until we can get Twin Head here. Oh, what is he fusing? I propose I get back to where I embarrassingly lost. We progress back to that point, which is 2 more mages, and then we call it.
Sure.
Okay, which should put us probably about an hour, I guess.
I don't even know how long we've been going. I don't even have.
We've been going about 45 minutes. We'd normally call it around here, but I want to keep going a little more.
Sure.
I just want to end this arc of the game, so we can just have a core session of me doing the final fights next time.
I just need this era of my life to end. This era of not beating ghosts and goblins.
Oh god, he just totally neutered my Twin Head. Wow. All right, well I got to make another one now. Shit.
You know, I have seen a very limited number of AVGN episodes, but the Ghosts and Goblins one is one of my faves.
Really? I remember when that came out, I was disappointed, but I like it now.
I like it a lot. How could you be disappointed?
I don't know. I distinctly remember being like, dude, New Nerd's not good anymore. He's lost it. He totally hadn't at that point, but like I thought that at the time.
Is that New Nerd?
I mean, to me, because well, listen, in my head, it's like when I discovered him, there were already like 40-something episodes, so like anything after that is New Nerd to me. It's in HD. The episode's in HD. It's that new, so yes, I would consider that like definitely not classic era anymore. If it's in HD. Like
Yeah,
it's a widescreen
13
HD
years
video.
ago. Yeah, I guess.
Well, it's a widescreen HD video, and my warm fuzzies are the 4x3. So
2012.
yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, that was JonTron era. By 2012, we're watching normal boots.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I mean, I was not watching AVGN at this time. I only got into AVGN way after the fact. I think it was 2015 that I first started actually watching a little bit. And the first one I watched was that I actually watched all the way through was the Superman thing.
Your take on I'm gonna change the subject. Your take on Starla's JonTron video was so spot on, by the way. When I finally watched it, it's like, oh, that's totally what it was.
I don't even remember what my take was. That was pretty sick.
Okay, well, I posted Starla, you know, my favorite e-girl now. She made a video about JonTron, and your initial take after watching like 1 minute was like, she the whole time is going to be like, say that it's bad, while at the same time like trying to pretend that it's not funny when she definitely thinks it's funny.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
no,
like, yes,
she's,
that's
she's
the
gonna
whole
have
video.
like 100 caveats
Yeah,
for why this
exactly.
isn't funny on paper.
Exactly.
But then
exactly.
like, yeah, it's funny though.
Exactly. It totally. That was the whole video.
She was obviously a huge JonTron fan, which is cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, if you just watch her videos, she fucking does JonTron, like just overt. I'm doing this JonTron thing he did once, and she just does it in her video.
Her editing,
Like, weird-
I feel like is really good, especially
alright,
for
yeah.
like a newer YouTuber.
She definitely cares and puts effort into the videos. She's not like, oh, here's some bullshit. Fight into the jungles.
Going back to the views thing, I mean, since for like 2 years my videos didn't even crack 1,000.
Yeah.
It's still like, oh, that's so sick that it's getting like 13,000. It's just like, you know, I see the shit on YouTube that gets like tons of views. That sucks. Like, I'll look at other videos on the same game that came out in the same time frame and they're with worse thumbnails in my opinion that are still just doing better. I just don't get it.
I remember having this thought when I made my my Super Nintendo 100 video, like my top 100 Super Nintendo games. It has over 100,000 views now, but it was a long road. When it came out, I think like a week later, it had like 2,000 views.
Yeah.
Or was that the NES one? I don't know. It was one of them I had this thought. But anyway, I saw this video on YouTube that was just top 100 NES games, and it was like no dialogue, just shit, just like random order.
Yeah.
Didn't think about it. Just like absolute, just fucking bottom-feeding trash that was slapped together in like a, you know, by AI before AI. But it had like over 1 million views because it was just, I don't know. It hit the nostalgia vein better and it was more digestible. So it's like, all right. I actually subtract value to this concept is what I took away from that. I'm like, this concept people want to watch. And if I had just done this, the video would have performed better than me actually
Well, maybe,
writing
but
up.
there's so many useless top 100 type videos.
Yeah, you're
out
right.
there
That don't get views, and it's
you
just
never know. Like it's like when we looked at fucking Math Chief. It's like
exactly
how
someone
in
just
the
pop off.
how in the hell did this guy get almost 1 million subscribers re-uploading trailers? Like I just. And, like, all of them have the same ass thumbnails. It's just like, what in the world, man?
Some people know how to hit the algorithm vein with that, and I have no idea.
Yeah.
I see things all the time where I'm just like, if I would have made that video, it would have gotten 5,000 views.
Yep.
That'd do well. I still do believe, ultimately, though, like, it's important to make good videos that people watch long, you know, all the advice. I still do think all you can do is put your videos in the best position to succeed by doing that, and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
That's what you should do is try to continually improve. But making better videos doesn't, it just doesn't always really reward you.
Well, better is, like, in the eye of the beholder, because, like, in Mr. Beast land, better means that it made the numbers better. Not, like, artistically better, it's just,
Mr. Beast. I saw a lot of people posting an image of, like, I think it was Elizabeth Warren being like, I have some questions for Mr. Beast. That was pretty fucking funny. And then, like, I don't know what he did. I think he's got, like, some banking app for kids, which is like, please.
What?
Yeah,
That's
I think
stupid.
something
the
like
the big news with him recently is he did his first live stream since he was like a really small YouTuber, and apparently, like, I mean, this is all being filtered through social media and like Reddit and Discord and shit. So like they're all saying it went poorly. I don't know if it actually went poorly, but that's what they're saying.
I feel like a live stream cannot go poorly unless you are dropping slurs.
No, yeah, I don't know how it went poorly. It was like he was doing like his shtick live. It was like winner gets money, and there was some challenge, but like the challenge was too hard, so it went long, and it was confusing or something. I don't know. The people were too dumb to do the challenge. Just something like that. I don't know. I didn't investigate at all. I didn't see any of the stream. This is just like complete fourth hand.
You should have just
like,
played Minecraft.
He should have just played one. Well, he used to have a gaming channel where he would, but he doesn't do that anymore.
Well, yeah, he was just jumping from like whatever could potentially get views, and then he landed on giving money to poor people.
Well, this was way after that. This was after he had already established that meta, but it was just like, all right, how can we branch out from that? And then
are you talking about his like gaming separate channel?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, did they stop uploading to that?
I think so. I don't think he's done it in years. So.
Well, maybe he hired other people to do it for him.
Well, obviously he wasn't like editing and shit, but
I mean, like, just he's not even in it. Like, it's just other people playing Minecraft.
Yeah, but like he doesn't upload to the channel. So.
Oh, he doesn't? So. You're sure?
No, I'm pretty sure. I looked. Listen, last time I went down the beast hole, I looked, and there wasn't
the beast
shit
hole.
in
Jason's deep in the beast hole right now.
There wasn't videos on that channel in years. The last time I looked, even though it's been a while. So. I think it's been abandoned.
Mr. Beast Gaming. 55.3 million subscribers.
When's the last video?
8 days ago.
Oh, shit, so they are doing it. Okay, he's back doing
3 weeks ago, 1 month ago, 1 month ago.
Okay, I'm just wrong. I'm straight up wrong. Alright.
But it looks like...
there's a gap in there somewhere?
There's like, okay, this is Minecraft, but a lot... I think it might just be Minecraft, but then this most recent one from 8 days ago says, press this button to win $250,000.
So, it's Minecraft again.
Maybe. 1 minute versus 10-year build challenge.
Yeah, that's Minecraft. Listen, Minecraft has... It's got the kids by the neck, man. It's the whole world to them.
Yeah, it seems that way.
And by kids, I mean anybody under the age of 27. Like 26, 25 and below. It's their whole world.
Yeah, you think there's any like growing out of it, or like do you think these
No.
kids are just Minecraft until they
No, it's
die?
it's Pokemon to us. Yeah, Minecraft till you die.
Well, Pokemon to you maybe, not to me.
Yeah, it's that. Well, Pokemon to like me
I like
and, like, other
Pokemon.
people, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
dislike
exactly.
Minecraft. I've barely played. It was fine, you know.
Yes, I mean more or less the same. I probably played more than you. I played enough to engage with Gloria when she was showing me all of her Minecraft creations.
Nice, yeah.
I was like,
played-
oh wow, that's cool.
I think I've actually played more Dwarf Fortress than I've played Minecraft.
I don't even. What is that? The fucking DOS looking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've
used a
never played
texture
that.
pack though,
That
because
looks
like,
bad.
well, it was pretty fun, but I mean, you can see how someone would have been inspired to make Minecraft after playing that. I mean, they work a lot differently. It's one of those games where like you stop time basically, and time kind of goes, and everyone moves on this big array.
Yeah.
You know what? When I was watching. You know what? Never mind. Forget.
You know
this.
what's special about Minecraft? I got a window into this.
Sure.
Gloria's had the same Minecraft world for like 4 or 5 years. It is 4 or 5 years of her building this massive city. Just building after building after building. And the culmination of that is staggering.
Yeah, that is really, really cool. That's the thing, because of the
It's
nature
an
of the
entire
game.
Yeah, it's an entire childhood just in her one little Minecraft world, which was
Yeah, I mean, I totally see the appeal. And if I was a kid when Minecraft came out, and not like in college, basically,
yeah.
I feel that I would have 100% been sucked in because I already loved Legos. Like, I feel like,
Yeah.
and the game is fun. It is fun. It just kind of feels. I just kind of feel like. You know, you can play. I guess you can always play Minecraft and still play other games. I just. There's some sort of underlying ick to the forever games to me, like the
Yeah.
Fortnites and the Minecrafts and the Robloxes. That just like, I haven't put enough thought into it to articulate it, but there's something there that makes me kind of like hesitant. I don't know what it is. So.
Yeah, because we're just not used to it. We want the, variety. When we were a kid, we had a bunch of games. Not one game that we chose. God damn it.
But that's the thing. When you were a kid, you could have had that one game, but you were playing old
Maybe.
games.
Not. I don't think so. I think I was a little too old for Minecraft to be... Like, nobody my exact, grade, in my grade in high school, nobody was a Minecraftaholic. Not one person.
Well,
You'd have to
like
go younger a few years.
The thing is like, Melee is a forever game to some people, but I don't feel the same
Okay.
way about that. It's weird. Like, chess is a forever game.
Well,
to
yeah,
some
it's
people.
like speedrunning. They choose to make that their forever game.
Yeah, I don't know why it's. I don't know what it is about the Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox trinity of those games that makes me uncomfortable.
Roblox, I can explain a lot better because it's not
Well,
just one
Roblox
game.
has like
It's
you
a
know,
platform. It's like YouTube.
inappropriate people. On
Yeah.
there, from what I understand.
It's okay. Roblox it's more of like YouTube than it is a video game. If you catch my drift. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen the Roblox UI? It's literally just the YouTube UI.
No, I haven't. Wait, really?
Yes, you click on a thumbnail that you think is appealing, and then you are transported into that game mode. It's all user generated. Roblox is just
okay.
a tool set that people then make their own games with.
That also
And
sounds like infinite content. Makes sense why
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
There's so many Roblox creators. Yeah.
Exactly. It's the same YouTube infinite content loop. And it's the same jockeying for attention on the home screen and
Yeah.
all that.
I
Alright,
know
is this
that.
con-
I think you know what I think it is too. I think it's a big part of it is just the social aspect of it that makes me.
Oh,
uncomfortable.
absolutely, yeah.
Because I don't like. It's some kids' entire lives.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems weird to me.
It is weird.
Yeah, I mean, Xbox Live was a huge part of my childhood, but it didn't feel the same.
It wasn't the whole childhood. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, it wasn't the whole childhood. I still had had my IRL. Well, I mean, I was only hanging with my IRL friends. I didn't have internet friends until way later.
That's funny. Same for me. I didn't have internet friends till like 2016.
Yeah. The concept of a friend like only online was like, yeah.
I think
I mean,
Jonas might have been my first internet friend.
Jonas, shout out to Jonas.
Yeah, shout out Jonas.
I accidentally hit the wrong button. I don't know what sound that was.
It was like a bird chirping and then the air horn.
Oh, okay. Was it crickets?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Now I know where that is. All right. I've only changed a couple of the sound effects, only 3 of them, and so the rest are just the stock ones, and they suck.
And it was YouTube that like brought me to it. It was like the fact that I wanted to do YouTube. That's what got me talking to people on the internet. I never did before that.
Same.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was YouTube for me. Everyone else I would have had to have met in person first, generally, except for a brief period of time in which I met people on MySpace.
Yeah, I never had any of that shit, so I just never was indoctrinated into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same for Facebook. Facebook was like a lot more sterile and different.
Well, Facebook was like, I don't know, it wasn't like find new friends. It was like connect with all the ones that you already know, I think.
That is kind of how it felt. I mean, yeah, MySpace, it was a lot friendlier. That's funny.
I don't know. I never had either, but like I remember people would ask me to add them on Facebook, and I'd be like, I don't have Facebook, and then, you know, that was that.
Oh, I guess we won't be friends then, damn.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Get out of my life.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't like that, but, you know, in a way, yeah, it was like once I'm not hanging, you know, next to him, then it was like I don't exist.
You know, another shout out to your internet, by the way. Not one robot voice, everything totally smooth.
It's being good. I know. I fixed it. I fixed it, everybody.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah, this was Game Chat. We made it back to where we were when I you know, unfortunately jobbed out to the Meadow Mage.
That was hilarious.
It was pretty funny.
I love all the like hype of like we're gonna beat this. We might beat this. I'm gonna beat this guy that I've beaten 31 times already, and then we're gonna save, and then I'm actually gonna lose to this guy, and we're gonna have to do it all over again. Because this already happened. This already happened in this playthrough. Like you lost to a guy and you lost a shit ton of progress already. Do you remember that?
Well, it's no, but like it's brutal because this game, it's when you die one time, you go back to the main menu and you gotta reload the save. So it's
I think you lost to Kaiba last time.
Something like that. I think we only lost like in that instance, I think we only lost like 2 fights of progress. This was technically 14. I just steamrolled through them again because it was because my deck is so far and away like better than these goobers right here. The only people I need to really worry out for are like the 3 final bosses. Like the 3 last ones, they might fuck me.
Yeah.
And the end of this game, you need to fight 7 people in a row and there's no opportunity to save. It's kind of brutal. So, yeah, watch out for that in like weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah. All right.
Keep an
eye out.
eye out.
Everybody like and subscribe. We'll see you later.
Peace.